In this video, I am comparing the HomerunPET CS106 with the Litter-Robot 5 Pro. Full disclosure, I was gifted both of these boxes, but my opinions are completely my own. And in this video, I really want to break down all of the differences between these two litter boxes and why you might love one over the other. Now, these both come from very reputable brands, and these boxes in particular are fantastic for any size kitty up to the really, really large oversized kitties for different reasons. So let's get into it. Now, obviously, these are very different designs with very different features, but they both do appeal to that same oversized kitty, someone who's looking for some convenience in their home, want a box they can trust that has all of the safety features. And both of these have a lot of great redundancies. Now I'm gonna start with the HomerunPET because this is such a great box. It does look less welcoming with a smaller opening, but it's actually a great size opening. And what's really nice is that the interior is actually much more inviting once your cat gets in there. It's a larger space inside. This is a 106-liter drum, and it has some very cool features. First off, it has a full dump drawer underneath. So when you want to do a full deep clean, you have to hold a button and remove this anti-pinch door. And that is the only way this drum can spin in a way that could potentially pinch, as it will spin forward and dump all of the litter into that bottom waste bin. So really easy way to fully clean out the drum. And then the drum itself is very easy to remove as well. You just need to pop open this latch and then you can pull it right out. And on this side, you can see all of the gears. It does have full gears. This is the anti-pinch mechanism for this one. So this is what physically makes it impossible for it to overspin. And then on the other side, it actually has this opening that twists off, which makes it even easier to get inside the drum for those deep cleans. Now, as I still have it open on this side, you may notice this element right here. This is a litter hopper. This is one of the very cool features. HomerunPET actually comes with a litter refill tank. So as it recognizes that litter is lowering in the drum, it will refill it automatically, which is amazing because this also has one of the largest waste bins. So this is the waste bin drawer. It is huge, so this can last a really long time between cleanings. Now you may be worried about odor, and it does have a deodorizer block. Mine is empty, but you can refill this element with whatever you want, or just get more of these from HomerunPET, and that definitely helps with odor. It is also fully sealed, and I'll show you that seal close up here. As how this works is the litter is going to come down this chute and go on top of that black element right there, and then it will open and close that black element very quickly to dump any of the litter on it down into the waste bin and close back up. So there's a very, very short period of time when any odor from the waste bin may get out into the space. So lots of really smart features, and this is built really well. It's a really clean experience overall. And I will be showing you the app and all of the safety features in a moment, but before I do, let's talk about the Litter-Robot 5 Pro. Now, the Litter-Robot is different in a lot of ways. When I first got this, I was a little thrown because it felt a little rougher around the edges, and that is actually on purpose because this litter box, you can replace pretty much everything on. It's meant to be more fixable, have longer longevity, and you kind of pay for that with it just being a little bit rougher, but still really quite impressive. This one also has fancier tech. This is a newer box. It actually does have a camera. So I'll be showing you that when I do the safety and the cleaning, but let's get to it. Now to start off with, it does have a much smaller litter area. It's about 14 inches inside, but thanks to this very open style entrance and the way it kind of cuts into the drum, it's still very inviting for large kitties. And it does have a bit of a jump to get into. It has a built-in step. The HomerunPET, you can of course add a step too, but this one does have this step built into the waste bin to help the cat jump in. But yeah, quite high. You could hypothetically remove this element and it would be easier for the cat to get in, but then more litter is going to go underneath the drum and make more of a mess over time. This lip on the back side of this in particular is your litter catch, really helps the litter roll back into the drum. Now this one does have a pinch point. When it spins, it again catches all the clean litter underneath the filter and all the dirty litter gets filtered and goes through the hole in the side of this drum. But this hole actually opens up over the bottom waste bin and then it closes back over that hole. And as it's closing back over that hole, that is the pinch point. Now they have a lot of safety redundancies built into this box, which I'll show you to make sure that's not a concern, but that is a huge difference. This one has no pinch points as long as you have this pinch point protection piece on the front, and this one does during every cleaning cycle. But I'm not concerned about that. Litter-Robot does a fantastic job and has great track record, but I just want to explain how the drum works. Now this one does not have a litter hopper, but it actually does come with the ability to add a litter hopper. This back element here can pop off. And once this back element is off, it does have a way to add a litter hopper right here. So if you really want that litter hopper, you can pay extra and get it on the Litter-Robot as well. So that's one of the cool things about this one is it does have the ability to adapt it a little bit, but it is also harder to clean and just a little different of an experience. It has this large cover over the top. That's really nice. It means you can push this up against the wall and it's still going to spin just fine. Whereas this one, if anything's brushing against this drum, it will have problems. You need to have a little more space so it can spin. And then when you open this up, you'll see the drum. And to get the drum out, you actually need to take that front lip off on the outside as well. And then you can pull this out and it has a key in the back. This key not only helps the drum spin, holds it in place, but this is also where the litter hopper would attach. And then you can pull this drum completely out to deep clean it. Now I would say that once you pull it out, and I pulled out the dirty litter drawer as well, this area can get really quite messy. And it does have this massive opening when it's doing its cleanings that will be completely open to your space. So any smell will go right into your space. It does have a deodorizer though that is on the underside of the drum. This basically is sitting over the dirty litter drawer pretty much all the time to deodorize. This is an activated carbon filter. So it's not as strong, but it is helping keep smells at bay. Now I made a bit of a mess when I was showing that carbon filter. So I just cleaned everything up. In the process, pretty much every part of this box came apart and I had to put it all back together. Again, some people really love that, and when the box is put together, it works wonderfully, but it's just a little rough around the edges to me. So that's just something to keep in mind. Another thing that I want to point out before I start running this is that the waste bin is much smaller than the HomerunPET, so you will have to empty this more often. And again, it is going to open up completely over that waste bin when it's dumping, which I'll show you in a moment. So a lot of the smell can come up into the space during that time. And then when it comes to emptying the bin, that part is actually quite clean. All it does is spin the opposite direction, so it all just goes down the hole instead of into the filter. So let me show you how this works, as it does have some cool tech involved as well. Now here is the app. You can track all of your cats and it will track their weight when they go in it. And then controls on it are very simple. You can lock down the control panel, which is right here at the top. Very easy buttons to press with this LED panel that lets you know what's going on. And then this actually does have globe lights, which is really quite fun. And you can actually choose your color. So you can have different colors always glowing inside. I know it's not the easiest to see right now, but there are lights in there. And if I turn off the rest of the lights in the room, you can see that much better. So then you could have this glowing with any sort of light you want. And then you can also control the brightness. So you could have it be a very bright glow in there. But I'm gonna turn that off. It also has sleep mode, so it won't run during certain periods of time if you don't want it to. And then past that, it's really quite simple. You have control over doing the manual cycle. You can tell it here to replace the filter. And this is the only way you want to replace the filter, as it will rotate the globe in such a way to make it easy to replace that filter. And you always have a cancel button. So if you start doing something and realize you don't want it to, you can just cancel. And then the standout feature with this box is that it not only has a camera, but it actually has 2 cameras. The first camera is right here on the front. And so it actually will see the cat coming up to it and can record your cat coming up to the box. And then the other camera is right inside the box, aiming down in. So you can see my hand actually under the camera, and it will track that there is motion in the globe. Not only with the camera, but also because there's these infrared curtain sensors right here. Those are the first key piece of the safety. So let me show you how this runs. Now I'm gonna have it run so you can see all of the safety features on this box. To start off with, the first one is that it has these curtain sensors, which should already be stopping actually. There they go. So they recognize that there was motion detected, and so it'll stop immediately anytime it detects motion. And so it's going to wait until it stops detecting motion. Cat jumps out, it'll keep going. Now the next feature is the weight detection. And while I could put weight on the inside, it will probably trigger the motion detector. So I'm just gonna put weight on the top. And when I put weight anywhere, even where I have it, right on the top, it's going to detect that weight. It also says motion detected, and it's going to wait until that goes away, and then we'll continue. And then the key safety features to me are when it gets to the pinch point. So as it's spinning, one of the cool parts with this one is it does have a rubber element here. And so anything that gets stuck on the litter liner will actually fall off. It's weighted to make all the clumps fall off, which I really like. It stopped because I put my hand in there, so I'll get my hand back out. And then this is the key element. I've overfilled it a little bit, that's why it's dumping some clean litter. But once it goes down, there are actually buttons on both sides of this drawer. You can see the button right there. That button's less concerning, as there's no reason for it to ever pinch on that point. But this button right here is your primary physical trigger. If that ever gets pressed, it's going to say obstruction and it's going to open back up. So if there was, for any reason, a cat down in here and it didn't catch it with the weight and the infrared, this is the physical block that the Whisker will always respond to. So there are a lot of safety redundancies that all work together to make this box fantastic. And while it's finishing up, I just want to show a couple more things in the settings. One is the event recording, on what it'll record, whether all motion or only cats. So you have the choice there on what it'll record. And then cycle delay is a key piece. You can choose how long it waits. I am mixed on the cycle delay, as there's no way to turn this off and make it manual without just unplugging the box. It will always clean. It has recommended times, but then it also has this automatic waste ID, which means it's going to have a faster cleaning after number 2s, which I'm also mixed on, because depending on your litter and depending on the type of number 2 your cat does, you may not want it to clean really fast because it might just smear all over everything. Whereas if you waited, it would get fully dehydrated and be clumped properly for the cleaning. So it's really up to you how you want to use this, but it doesn't have a manual mode. It doesn't have as much control. Now the HomerunPET does not have a camera. That's fine by me. It does have a very clean app. So let me go through the app real quick. It has the child lock and night mode. It does not have any LED lights, so no fancy lights to shine on the litter. It will track how full the litter is, how full the refill tank is. It's telling me my refill tank needs to be refilled. And it will track the waste bin as well and notify me when it's too full. And then it will track usage. and everything that's going on in the history of the box. So really nice there, straightforward. But what I really like are the customizations. You have kitten protection, which means that it will not run on an automatic or scheduled basis, that you can only have it clean when you manually tell it to clean. So that's really key if you have kittens in your household. And then with the auto clean, you can actually turn off the auto clean and you can fully control your intervals on how quickly it cleans once the cat leaves. You can also just have a scheduled cleaning plan, which is so nice. I know some people don't want their litter boxes running during the night or certain time frames, so they'll schedule a cleaning right in the morning when they wake up, just to make sure everything gets cleaned up during that time frame. And with that, it does have night mode, which means that it won't clean during those set times, and that you can control this light and whether or not that light shows at nighttime. And then finally, it has child lock as well. So lots of great settings, and this will also track your cat by weight and let you know how many times they've visited and their average duration. As you can see, I'm not using either of these boxes right now. I currently have 12 boxes in my house and 1 cat. So it's nothing against these boxes, I just can't use them all. But that is how the HomerunPET works. Let me show you its cleaning cycle. So I'm gonna press clean now. Now it also has a whir. It's slightly quieter than the Litter-Robot, but still a whir. Main piece with this one is if I put weight on it, it's going to stop. So not only does it spin slowly, but anytime it recognizes weight, it will stop and then won't start until it confirms that weight is gone. And then the other key piece with this one is that it has no pinch points. Thanks to these blocks on it, it cannot fully close. And all that's gonna happen is it's going to slowly spin and all the clean litter is going to go into that filter. And I'm gonna throw some emoji poops in there just so you can see what I'm talking about. And I will catch anything dirty, and then everything dirty is actually just gonna fall down this chute over here that is not accessible to the cats and out the side. And you can see the emojis sliding down the filter. This does not have a rubber liner, it has a cloth liner, but it's a very easy liner to pull out as needed. Also, really quite common, great liner. And now you can see that this is as far as it closes. And of course it has these blocks so it couldn't close any further even if it wanted to. Now it is much slower in its cycle, which is fine. It's definitely getting the job done. So while it's finishing up, I just want to answer one more question that I pretty much always get on my litter box videos, which is what litter am I using? I use World's Best cat litter. I am not sponsored by that brand. I have used World's Best for over 10 years. I love it. I have tried other litters that are great, but I always come back to World's Best because it's just a fantastic litter, whether or not you're using automatic boxes. So now it's going to finish cycling and then it will level itself out. Now for my final test, I'll put my 14-pound ragdoll in each box so you can see just how well he fits in the boxes. Yes, he'll be getting treats afterwards. Yes, I do this to him often. So putting him into the Litter-Robot, you can see that that is still very large and inviting. A really nice drum, easy for him to get all the way into, would work for a much larger kitty. And while he's getting impatient with me, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna put him in the HomerunPET. It is larger, it's very spacious in there, but he does not want to be in a box anymore. But as you can see, both those boxes work great for him. Now, I do think these are both very impressive litter boxes, and I do think you'll be happy with either one. Obviously, they have a lot of differences and some pros and cons, so hopefully this video has helped you make a decision between the HomerunPET CS106 and the Whisker Litter-Robot 5 Pro. I hope this video helps.